Hi everyone! I am sorry that I could not be with you today to walk you through a new project, but that's why I wanted to make this video so that I'm able to kind of get you started and you can have a work day. So, due to technology, you get to listen to me talk after all. And today we are going to talk about your portfolio. So please make sure before I start going through this that you do have your portfolio packet in front of you. And please make sure also that you have the correct packet because Creative Writing 1's looks very similar to Creative Writing 2's, but they are different projects. So with that said, we're going to go into a couple kind of reminders about this project because I want everyone to be on the same page. So, talking about finals, this for my class, your final is 10% of your grade. And for seniors, this portfolio is your final project and the workshop contributes to your final grade. Underclassmen, you still complete the portfolio and it still counts as a large performance grade in the gradebook. It's just not your final since we're completing it several weeks before you all will do finals. Underclassmen, you have a separate project which is a fractured fairy tale, and I will talk about that more as we get closer to that. So kind of some upcoming dates just to be keeping in your mind. Monday, May 9th, your portfolios will be due. And our portfolio workshop will begin for everyone. Obviously, seniors, that is counting as your final, but everyone will participate. Wednesday, May 11th is the seniors' last day with us, and then it's just the underclassmen with me. Underclassmen, after that, Monday, May 16th is when your final stories and workshop are due and will begin, and that's counting as your final. And then underclassmen, your last day with me that you will participate in your final workshop is Tuesday, May 17th. Obviously, you have two other days of finals after that, but that's your last day with me. So let's kind of talk briefly about what the portfolio is, and then I'm going to walk you all through the first two parts of the portfolio so that you can have some work time today. Parts 3 and 4 are a little bit more convoluted, so I will walk you through those more next week once I'm face-to-face with you. But essentially, any artist keeps a portfolio or a collection of his or her works, and so creative writers do that as well. Hopefully you feel like this semester you have produced a lot of writing in a range of styles, and you are going to be putting that in a portfolio for me so we can see your growth as a writer throughout the semester and we can highlight the awesome works that you all have created. So keep in mind with your portfolio that does need to be in a binder, and we're going to talk about that more as we go on, but just know that's kind of how the project will be put together. So, part 1 of the portfolio, which you will have the option of working on today, is your cover. So just think like a binder cover. However, this cover needs to represent you as a writer and it needs to be creative. Okay, so let me show you an example of what this cover should not be. My writing portfolio by Jane Smith or whatever. That doesn't represent who you are as a writer or your style. I want to look at your cover and see an individual writer, maybe see some things about you that I wouldn't have known otherwise. So let me give you all some ideas, or cool ideas I think, of things that have worked for previous students of mine. If you are artistically or graphically inclined, I have had students kind of compile a bunch of pictures from their various writing works throughout the semester. So maybe they drew a picture of all of the different main characters in each of their stories. I've had students create a word cloud using all of the various works they produced throughout the semester, and it's kind of fun to see which words come up the most often and how that's arranged. I've had people do blackout poetry with their various works, again, kind of compiling all of those words into one document and blacking out certain things and making that a piece of its own. I've had people pick a quotation about writing that really resonated with them and, kind of making that look nice. Okay, but the main goal here, again, is that it should represent who you personally are as a writer, and it has to be unique and creative. All right. Part 2 of the portfolio, which again you have the option of working on today, are your portfolio contents. So this is essentially you just hole punching your stuff, writing in a color other than black at the top right of every page the number that that piece corresponds with. And so if you take a look at the numbers of the pieces I'm looking for, I do want them in that order, and I do want them numbered, like I said, in that upper right corner with a color that I can see very easily. Please note that Creative Writing 1 has different portfolio contents than Creative Writing 2. Okay, so make sure that you're really paying attention to what goes in there. There are a few things in there I know that I have not handed back yet, and I apologize, you guys. I did not have time to put stuff in your mail folders before I left yesterday, so I will get those to you Monday. If you don't have something back, I probably have it, and you will just need to organize what you can today and what you do have back from me. But definitely work on that organizing because it does take a bit to organize and number. That's pretty much the portfolio contents. It's just organizing, getting it into that binder. So, today with your work time, honestly, I would say you could work on both of these things if you're really productive. But if you would like to work on part 1, your cover, I have left some craft supplies for you under the projector screen. So markers, colored paper, magazines, glue sticks, scissors. Please just make sure that you obviously clean up if you are going to complete that option today. Part 2, your portfolio contents. You are welcome to organize what you have so far. Again, I'll be passing back more stuff on Monday, so if you're missing something, I may have it. All right, those are the first 2 parts of the portfolio. Again, we will go through parts 3 and 4 next week. So please have a productive work day, have an awesome weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday.